Hello, this is Mr. Liebert here. The time's about 20 to 3, and my year 11 form that I've had since year 7 have just left. They left this morning. I watched these beautiful kids go from little babies, in my eyes, in year 7 to these beautiful, handsome young men and women that have just left me now in year 11. And what's crazy is just how quickly the last 5 years have gone. It's nuts that time can go by that quickly. It feels like I just welcomed them to the school and now they're leaving. So I wanted to just do a quick message on my channel for any of them who see this in the future, just to let them know what I think of them. I'm going to let you know what I'm really thinking now. I'm going to call them by their first name and just give a message to each one of them just to let them know what they mean to me. I'm not like emotional, like I'm going to cry something. I don't cry very often, but it was emotional to see them all go today, and there were a few tears. So first off, I'm going to do register, year 11 register for the last time, even though they're not here. So it's Lottie, beautiful Lottie. It's been great getting to know you over the years. You've had a big impact on our form, and as I said in your little certificate, you need to take that powerful influence that you have and use it to really make the world a better place. And Mitch, kind of quiet, but I can tell from the conversations we've had that you've got a lot going on. You've got some plans for the future, and it's good to have plans for the future. You'll be missed. Lucas, my boy Lucas, we've been through some ups and downs. We've shared. I had the privilege of sharing in some of your life as time's gone by, and to see you develop into this warm, loving young man with plans for the future makes me really proud. Got Denny. You need to smile a bit more, Denny, but I can see that you're a bit emotional today, at least a little bit. Your future is going to be bright, but you have to embrace it. You have to be a bit proactive about planning it, and try as best you can to see the glass half full as opposed to half empty. I can be a little bit half empty kind of guy myself, but try and see the life a little bit half full as opposed to half empty, and I think that'll give you a more positive outlook as you go forward. Then we've got Freya and Lois, my beautiful little girls. As I put in your little certificate I gave you, when you smile, my goodness, there are a few things that can light up my life, like seeing your lovely smiles and your warmth and your love. So I really appreciate you doing that. Next, I'm going to go on to Lydia, my beautiful young artist in residence. Some incredible artistic talent. I'm going to be really looking forward to seeing how you develop that in the future. Maybe come back in a year or so and show me how you're taking your artistic skills to the next level. That'd be really exciting for me to be able to see and experience. Nicola, my lovely Nicola, always cheerful in form, always coming in with a smile and a bubbly attitude. Even if for whatever reason I'm a bit down, just seeing you bound into my classroom with a lovely big smile and a cheerful disposition has been really powerful over the last 5 years. My boy, Mr. Ben, you're all close to my heart, but Mr. Ben, you know that you have a place right next to my heart as well. I love you deeply, as I love all of you, and I'm really excited to see how your life develops. You're my boy, and you know that. Same for you, Harrison. Beef, my boy Harrison's watched you go from a little boy to this big, strapping young man, 6 foot tall and plus, and still growing. Got a little beef on him now. And I like the fact that even though you got a little beef on you, you've not neglected the fact that you've worked your mind as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing you develop your academic skills as time goes forward. Freya, my next Freya, a little bit quiet in my form, but I can tell that your life's really just about to begin. It's going to be exciting to see how you bloom as the years go by. You go into college and stuff like that, and it'd be nice if you pop back and say hello every now and again. You've got Ruben, amazing musical skills. We've had some ups and downs over the last few years, but it's just nice to see how you've grown and matured, and you'll be missed. Louis, what a character. You've made it so that the last 5 years not a single form lesson has been dull. Sometimes it would have been nice to get a little bit of dull, but not a single form lesson has been dull, and you've really been the life and soul, in a way, the heartbeat in a way of our form. And as I'm sitting here now in a completely quiet room, and now I'll be saying, Louis, take your coat off, Louis, put your phone away. Little tinge of little miss out a little, only a little. Next, I've got Dan the Man. again, it's been lovely seeing you grow, seeing you trying to deny the fact that you got skills to speak French, even though you've got more in your brain than you can remember. It's been wonderful seeing you grow and mature. Jamie, my boy, Jamie, again, I will miss you deeply. Kind of quiet in my form, but I can see there's still a lot going on below the surface. Really excited to see you. Make plans, make strong plans for the future. I think I find this goes to everybody really. If you make good plans for the future, then you've got a good chance of hitting them. It's very difficult to hit a target if you're not aiming for anything. So sit down, take this time now if you haven't already, and make some sound plans for the future, because your education is a lot more enjoyable if you have chosen it. If you're just falling into something because you can't think of anything else, then the next few years can be potentially disappointing. But if you've been deliberate with your choice, I think the next few years could be very exciting for you. Jay, cool voice Jay, kid with the coolest voice I've ever heard. Yeah, sir, how you doing? Yeah, I'm okay. Really excited to see how you develop. I know you did an engineering course. It'd be great to see how you develop that in times to come. Alaji, aka The Machine, it's been wonderful having you in my form. You've not been there since year 7, but you've been a tremendous addition. And it's as if, even though it's only been 2 years, it's as if I've known you from the beginning. I love you and I'll miss you too. This one goes out to my girl Maria. I've not seen you for a little while, but even though you weren't here on the very last day, you're still part of my form. I've missed seeing you, and I wish you all the best for the future. All my love. And then there's my girl Tash. Well, what can I say about Tash? I think as I put in your little certificate, you're stronger than you realise. School can be a challenging experience, a challenging environment for kids as well as for teachers. But to see you go through ups and downs and traverse through to the point whereby you're now a beautiful young woman with your whole life ahead of you, that makes me so proud. Just again, same to all of you. You can pop back and see me anytime you like. Next, we have Joshua, Mr. Consistency. It's been consistent for every single one of the years. Consistent effort, consistent level of achievement. Even during lockdown, it was nice to see how consistent you were with applying yourself to work. And I think that kind of consistency will definitely pay off as you move on to other elements of education. My boy Natty, oh yeah, I admire you so much, as I said to you in person. I admire how independently minded you are, how varied your interests are. Such kind of almost a quiet person at times, but so interesting as a person. I can see that, and what's interesting, I could see that diversity in your character, that boldness to kind of go your own way a little bit and be bold, even from year 7. So that was tremendous. And then finally, Reese's Pieces. You joined us a little late, but you've been a wonderful addition. You have a great mind. It'll be exciting to see how your skill develops as time goes by. So, my beautiful year 11 form, you're gone, but for me at least, you will never be forgotten. You have a place in my heart now, and you always will. And hopefully this message will stay on Food Tech 101, because anytime you want, anytime you need me, I'm available to every single one of you for the rest of my life. If you ever need me, you can just drop me a line or come and pay me a visit. If you're thinking about what to do for university, or if you're getting married, or if you're going to leave the country, or you're wondering what to do with this, or if you have your first child, whatever it is, I'd be privileged to share in those wonderful momentous experiences as your life goes forward. So from me to you, I'll miss you all. And for the last time, for you, my name is Mr. Liebird, but you, yes, every one of you, Lottie, Mitch, Lucas, Danny, Freya, Lois, Lydia, Nicole, Benjamin, Harrison, Freya, Ruben, Louis, Daniel, Jamie, Jay, Alaji, Maria, Tash, Josh, Nathaniel, Reese, you can call me sir. I love you all. Take care.